Gentlemen, imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling like you're 30 again, strong, confident, and ready to take on the day with that natural morning vitality you thought was gone forever. No pills, no gadgets, just you and a simple, science backed technique that takes just a few minutes. A urologist with 15 years of experience helping men just like you rediscover their spark. Today, on Wellness Within Reach, I'm pulling back the curtain on 3 secret pressure points that can reignite your body's natural erection system. Stick with me, because this could change everything. As we age, those reliable morning erections can start to fade. It's frustrating, and for many men over 60, it feels like a part of their confidence slipping away. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept it. You don't need expensive treatments or risky procedures. By using your own hands to stimulate 3 specific areas on your body, you can boost blood flow, wake up your nerves, and strengthen the muscles that power your erections. These aren't random tricks. They're based on the science of how your body works. In just a few minutes a day, you can start feeling that morning energy again. Let's dive into how. Before we get started, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you noticed changes in your morning vitality? What's been your biggest challenge? Your story could inspire someone else. And if you find this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to Wellness Within Reach, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Let's build this community together. Gentlemen, let's talk about something real. Waking up in the morning and feeling that strong, natural rise, it's more than just a physical moment. It's a signal that your body is firing on all cylinders, a reminder of your vitality, your confidence, your sense of self. For many men over 60, that moment starts to feel like a distant memory. Maybe you've noticed it's not as consistent as it used to be, or maybe it's gone altogether. It can leave you wondering, is this just aging? Do I have to live with this? I'm here to tell you, no, you don't. Your body still has the power to respond, to thrive, and to bring back that morning confidence. And the best part? You don't need a prescription or a doctor's visit to make it happen. I'm Dr. Celine Hart, and for over a decade and a half, I've worked with men just like you, men who want to feel strong, capable, and in control of their bodies again. Today, I'm going to share a game-changing technique that's simple, safe, and rooted in science. By targeting 3 specific pressure points on your body, you can stimulate blood flow, reawaken your nerves, and strengthen the muscles that make erections happen. This isn't about quick fixes or magic pills. It's about working with your body's natural systems to bring back what you thought was lost. Before we get to the how, let's talk about the why. Understanding the science behind this will make you realize you're not just pressing on skin. You're tapping into the incredible machinery of the male body. Erections aren't just a mechanical process. They're a symphony of signals and systems working together. Your brain, your spinal cord, your blood vessels, your nerves, and your muscles. It all starts with a spark, a nerve signal that races from your brain or sensory nerves to the erectile tissue in your penis. That signal tells the smooth muscles inside to relax, letting blood flood into the spongy chambers called the corpora cavernosa. As those chambers fill, they press against the veins that normally carry blood away, trapping it inside and creating that firmness you're familiar with. But here's what happens as we age. Over time, the blood vessels in your pelvic area can lose some of their flexibility. Years of stress, high blood pressure, or even just normal wear and tear can make those arteries stiffer, slowing down the blood flow that's so critical for erections. At the same time, the nerves that carry those lightning-fast signals from your brain or skin to your penis start to slow down. It's like a phone line with a little static. The message still gets through, but it's not as clear or strong as it once was. This combination of sluggish circulation and weaker nerve signals is why morning erections often fade after 60. It's not that your body's broken. It's just running a little slower than it used to. That's where these pressure points come in. By applying targeted stimulation to specific areas, you're sending a wake-up call to your nervous system, your blood vessels, and your muscles. You're essentially giving your body a gentle nudge to get back in sync. When you press or massage these points, you activate clusters of sensory nerves that are directly tied to the pathways controlling erections. These signals don't just stay in one spot, they travel through your pelvic nerves and up to the sacral region of your spinal cord, the control center for erections. This sets off a chain reaction. Your nerves tell your muscles to relax, your arteries to open wider, and your blood to flow more freely. But it's not just about the nerves. These pressure points also engage the pelvic floor muscles, the unsung heroes of male vitality. These muscles act like a supportive sling for your penis, helping to trap blood during an erection and giving you better control. As we age, these muscles can weaken, especially if they're not regularly engaged. Stimulating the right points can strengthen them, making your erections feel fuller and more reliable. The result? You're not just triggering an erection. You're retraining your body to make them happen more naturally, more consistently, and with greater confidence. Let's get to the first pressure point, which I call the root anchor. This spot is right at the base of your penis, where it connects to your pubic bone. To find it, gently run your fingers along the underside of your shaft toward your body until you feel a slight dip or groove. It's like a natural seam where the erectile tissue meets the deeper structures of your pelvis. You might notice this area feels a little firmer or more textured than the rest of the shaft, TXC, and that's because it's a hub for critical anatomy. Beneath this spot lies a network of sensory nerves, including branches of the dorsal nerve of the penis, as well as blood vessels that feed directly into the erectile chambers. Think of it as the command center for your erection system. Why does this spot matter so much? Stimulating the root anchor sends a dual signal to your body. First, it tells your blood vessels to open up and let more blood flow through, which is essential for strong erections. Second, it activates those sensory nerves, boosting their communication with your brain and spinal cord. This combination primes your erectile tissue to respond faster and more effectively when arousal signals come through, whether that's in the morning or during intimate moments. Here's how to do it properly. Place your thumb directly on the base point, with your other fingers gently supporting the area. Apply moderate pressure, not enough to cause discomfort, but enough to feel the tissue beneath. Begin making slow circular movements with your thumb, allowing the warmth of your touch to spread through the area. As you massage, imagine you're activating the nerves and blood vessels, encouraging better circulation. You may feel gentle warmth, a light tingling, or a sense of fullness as blood flow improves. If you don't notice much at first, that's okay. Your body needs time to adapt. Continue for about 90 seconds each morning, ideally when you're still in bed and relaxed. A warm shower is another good time, as the heat helps soften the tissue and enhance circulation. With daily practice, this simple method can help retrain your body's natural reflexes, restoring the firmness and vitality you may have been missing. Now let's move to the second pressure point, known as the midline bridge. This point lies between your scrotum and anus, in that soft, slightly springy area. It's often overlooked, but it's highly important for maintaining erectile strength. Beneath this spot is the bulbospongiosus muscle, a key part of the pelvic floor. This muscle works like a natural valve, helping retain blood within the penis to keep it firm. It also supports control during ejaculation. Over time, especially after 60, this muscle can weaken if not regularly engaged, making it harder to maintain strong, lasting erections. To locate the midline bridge, sit comfortably or lie back with your knees slightly apart. Using your index and middle fingers, press gently yet firmly into the center of this area. The pressure should be steady but not painful, just enough to feel the muscle respond. Move your fingers in slow, controlled circles, staying focused on this spot. As you massage, you may sense mild warmth spreading or a soft pulsing as blood flow increases. That's your pelvic floor becoming more active, stronger, and better able to support your function. Spend about 2 minutes here, keeping your movements steady and relaxed. For added benefit, combine this with light pelvic floor exercises such as Kegels before or after the massage. Over time, this helps strengthen the muscle, making your performance feel more stable and reliable. The third pressure point is one of the most responsive areas on the male body, the crown ridge, located just below the glans where it meets the shaft. This circular ridge, also known as the corona, contains a dense network of sensory nerve endings that serve as key messengers for stimulation and responsiveness. When this point is activated with the right technique, it helps fine-tune the nervous system, making it more receptive to natural arousal signals, much like adjusting a radio for a clearer connection. To work with this area, gently position your fingers along both sides of the ridge. Apply light, steady pressure, and hold for about 5 seconds, then gradually release. Repeat this controlled hold and release pattern for about a minute, maintaining a comfortable level of pressure. Next, use gentle circular motions around the ridge, allowing your touch to glide smoothly without causing irritation. Spend another minute here, focusing on awakening the sensory response without overstimulation. You may notice a mild warmth or tingling sensation as circulation and nerve activity increase. Over time, this technique can support a more natural and spontaneous sense of arousal, enhancing the body's readiness and responsiveness. For optimal benefit, integrate all 3 pressure points into one structured routine. Begin with the root anchor for about 90 seconds, using slow circular motions to promote blood flow and relaxation. Then proceed to the midline bridge for 2 minutes, applying rhythmic pressure to engage the pelvic muscles. Conclude with the crown ridge for another 2 minutes, combining light compression with gentle circular motion. This 5-minute sequence functions as a coordinated routine, enhancing circulation, improving muscular control, and refining nerve communication. It offers a balanced, holistic approach to supporting healthy male function. Now, let's set realistic expectations. This isn't an instant fix. Your body needs time to retrain its nerves, blood vessels, and muscles to work together seamlessly. But here's what's exciting. Many of my patients start noticing changes within 2 to 4 weeks. You might feel a warmth or fullness in the mornings, improved circulation, or a renewed sense of energy in your pelvic area. With consistent practice, these improvements can grow, bringing back that morning confidence you thought was gone for good. To supercharge your results, pair this routine with a few simple lifestyle habits. Staying hydrated keeps your blood flowing smoothly. Regular pelvic floor exercises, like Kegels, strengthen the muscles that support your vitality. And don't underestimate the power of a balanced diet. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries or leafy greens, can support healthy blood vessels. When you make these habits part of your daily rhythm, the benefits multiply. Your pressure points become more responsive, your circulation improves, and your body starts to remember how it's supposed to perform. Gentlemen, you don't have to accept a decline in vitality as a normal part of aging. Your body is still capable of strength, resilience, and confidence. It just needs a little encouragement. By spending a few minutes each day on these 3 pressure points, you're taking control of your health in a way that's safe, natural, and empowering. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about reclaiming the energy and self-assurance that's still within you. If this resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend who might need a boost. It could make a real difference in their life. Subscribe to Wellness Within Reach for more practical, science-backed tips to help you thrive at any age. Hit that like button if you're ready to try this routine, and let me know in the comments how it's working for you. Your feedback fuels this channel, and together, we can make wellness truly within reach. Let's do this.